Good afternoon, adventurers. Can everybody hear me? Just making sure everybody can hear me out there. Not gonna lie, I plugged my mic in after it started and just making sure it's working. Good deal. I'd like to thank Mr. Hamrick for gracing us with his presence tonight. He must have thought he was special or something and not wasn't here last week. But guys, I want to thank you all for joining us for another episode of Adventure Closet Talk here. It is episode 16. And tonight we're going to talk about the adventure of the weekend. We've got several of y'all in here that was there this weekend. What's going on, Mr. Hammock Mountain? Daniel, how's Virginia, buddy? But anyways, we had a awesome little meetup this weekend. Actually, I want to do a little backstory on it here. I met probably my best friend. Right? He's one of my best friends, so I'm probably my best friend that I can probably confide in pretty closely, and we've got a lot in common. So I met him last year through my boss, who was John Kelly was my boss's camp counselor at church camp years ago. So my boss introduced me to him, and then John invited me out to their annual creator meetup. I was small. I mean, I just started YouTube at the time. I was probably 6 months into it. I don't know, can't remember, but it was awesome. I got to go out there, Hanson's Point. Love the area. If y'all haven't been to the Gorge, y'all need to get out there to the Gorge, because it is just beautiful. Mr. Logan here, Chicken Little Trex, he says it right there. Wish he was back in the Gorge. Me too, buddy. It's a special place for sure. We've got a lot of special places here in Kentucky. There's a lot of I just love nature in general, man. So, but I got to meet someone that was very close to me here at my house. I did not understand he was that close. And I do not know how did not stumble upon his content before, because we have a lot in common. And I just want to say, Mr. Jeremiah Stringer Hikes is one of the best. He is definitely the king here in Kentucky, and there's a reason for that. But anyways, he's in there. He's joining us. But guys, I'm going to throw the link out here if y'all want to join me live. We could stay in the chat, however you all want to do it. That's what we're here for. I don't know. I don't know who he is, Logan. I mean, is he that guy that done the long trail? I mean, I think that's what I've heard before. Is that what it is? If y'all have ever watched the Backpacking Podcast with Mr. Jeremiah Stringer and John Kelly, you know all about that joke. But anyways, so if y'all want to join me live there, I'll put the link out there. But we'll talk about what we did this weekend. Yes, Stringer is a giant. The dude is taller than everybody else around him. So Mike, he is a jolly red giant. There you go. However you want to say it. Me too, man. I'm glad that we got together. It's always a trip, man, when we get together. And I mean, like I said, we see each other probably every week. Yeah, you tell him, Jay. I know better. Your baby is already bigger than my 6-year-old. So come on now, we know better. He's gonna be a giant just like his daddy. Yeah, it was. You should see him when he walks up it. But guys, like I said, we had the creator meetup this past weekend, and There's your hint right there. We was an Indian Staircase this weekend, guys. If y'all do not know what Indian Staircase is, it is in the Red River Gorge. Look it up. There's several videos on it. I've got a video on it from last year and this year. It's special. Mr. Rich there, Mr. Rich there, he got to experience this weekend. He went up it with a 40-pound pack. If y'all haven't seen the video, go watch it. He elaborates on here how much he loved walking up that with his pack. With how much was that water? Was that, Rich? You said 10 liters. That's half your pack weight right there, man. I'm taking offense to this right now, Rich. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Stringer does have that. I don't know where he gets them locks from, but kind of wish mine grew that way. I just look like well, I can't remember who said it. 1 second, guys. Sorry, little one's going to bed. Yeah, we had a lot of hammock gear. There was a few superiors. We had some ground dwellers. I won't mention them because I don't think they're in the comments here, are they? We have several. But anyways, what was you in again, Logan? I think, was it you? Thank you, Rich. So I can't remember who told me over this weekend, but there's like, dude, as the weekend went on, talking about hair, and we're off subject again, but anyways, talking about hair, it's like as the weekend went on, it's like you just looked crazy. Oh, it was Mr. Buckley. He was like, you just look crazier and crazier, more wild. I was like, man, it's what happens. Yeah, it's what happens when you get out and you adventure, guys. Oh, you had the Z packs? Oh, I'm sorry, Logan. I thought you was a hammocker. Can we convert you, or are you a trusty ground dweller? Let me know. I've got several setups you can try. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna down anybody for not using a tent or not using a hammock. You know what? I'm glad we all got out there. It's what it's for. Get out in the wild. Get out there, have a good time. And so, like I was saying, we was up on Indian Staircase. If y'all don't know where Indian Staircase is, it's in the Red River Gorge here in Kentucky. There we go. Mr. Loafer X said he liked to see Mr. Hang Tight. Welcome. I had no clue that Derwin. I wish he was in here so he could talk too. But I had no clue that Derwin knew who Steve was. It was nice meeting someone else that likes Steve's gear. I love his gear. Is not it's not ultralight, but you know what? It's quality and it's gonna last, and it's very budget friendly. So guys, look up Hang Tight if you're looking for budget friendly gear, top quilts and underquilts. Yeah, Mike, that big ass rock was the staircase. You come on. Big one's going to bed now too. Anyways, guys, so everybody, we went up the staircase and we got up there, and actually, worst idea ever was going the back way. I'm going to tell y'all, do not ever do that. You can go down it all you want, go up it. No, don't do it. It's just not fun. I don't know. What did Bridget think of that, going up the back way? Did she enjoy it? Those little rock scrambles and stuff? I didn't enjoy it one bit. But I'd rather go up the staircase. It's a lot more fun. But yeah, we was on top of the staircase. We all met up. There's probably between 20 and 30 of us. We had Mr. Tim Buckley. We had myself. We had Mr. Wild Millennial. We had Mr. Chicken Little Trex, Logan. We had some guy named Jeremiah there, and a guy named Rich that came from West Virginia. Those last two, we're not too worried about them two. They're not anything special. They just kind of show up from time to time, and you know what? Anyways, giving them shit. But anyways, guys, so we do this every year, usually around the second weekend of October. We all meet up and we just hang out and have a good time. It was an awesome time. I think I went up and down that staircase 3 or 4 times, and I don't even want to know what I mean, how much elevation that would have been. I think it was over 2,000 that I'd done just by going up and down it. And then I went on a little adventure too. It was a wild morning. That first morning, I forgot my. If y'all haven't watched the video, go back and watch it. I'll give you a little tidbit here. I brought real food. I wished I would have got video of it. I cooked steak and I had potatoes the first night. Made French toast for both breakfasts, and then I had cheddar bratwurst the second night. Wish I would have got video of it because all of it was good. Those steaks was amazing. I loved them. I mean, I think everybody there did. And then also I made French toast the next morning, and you can ask Jeremiah about the French toast. It's his second time having it. I like cooking. I don't know if that's gonna stick. Everybody was like, I think you're gonna be the chef from now on. That don't bother me one bit. I mean, these hangs get going a little bit more and more. I had a group that I used I still camp with some of them, but they did a hang several years ago at Hanson's, and they brought a full pig out there. I just seen a picture of it on Facebook, and I was like, man, that is crazy. So she didn't love the rock scramble. Sorry, guys. It's one man show here trying to run the comments here and keep up with stuff. But yeah, so she didn't like it either. I mean, I'd much rather go up the staircase. It's a lot faster. I think it's actually much more fun, and I think it's safer going up and down it than it is going that back way myself. So yes, this was Derwin Off the Rails is it's Darwin's alter ego. He gets on the backpacking podcast a lot. He's always in the chat. He was there, and he was the other rep of Hang Tight. He had Hang Tight. He had one of their top quilts, and he said he would rather use it than his Enlightened equipments and stuff like that. So that right there was a big compliment. I've not used Enlightened equipment quilts, but I know how much they are, and I'm sure that Jeremiah, I'm pretty sure he has one and can attest to how comfy they are. So that right there that just tells you right there that Hang Tight's top quilts and underquilts are, budget friendly and on par with Enlightened equipment. I'm just going to tell you, save your money if you and spend it somewhere else. I don't know. It might be a little heavier than Enlightened equipments, so that's what you're going to get, but it's going to be just as warm, just as comfy. If you're not going ultralight, you don't need it. I actually did not see that, Chicken Little. What was it? You can elaborate in the comments there. I might have. Well, this afternoon my daughter had a play, so I had to. We attended it. I didn't have to. I wanted to. She done really good. But anyways, we got back home and had dinner, and I ain't done a whole lot of YouTubing this afternoon. So you heard it there from Mr. West Virginia kid, Rich, was going down the staircase was a lot less sketchy than going down the trail to the cars. Okay, looks like we have Mr. Jason here. I think he is actually at a football game, so we'll see if we can get him pulled in here. Mr. Wild Millennial. Oh, we just lost him. They must have scored a touchdown. Anyways, if he gets back on here, we'll try to pull him in. But yeah, we was up on the staircase having us a good time. And you seen Rich there. He said it's a lot less sketchy that second day. So if you watch my video, you can go there and check it and look where we went down. It's the back way up to Adena Arch, and it is definitely an off trail. And unless you have experience with the trail, I would not tell you to do it. But I will tell you that a bunch of Boy Scouts have went up it. So there's that. But anyways, oh, okay. I know exactly. Actually, that is actually. Is it the Polar Jammer? I'm pretty sure is it the Polar Jammer that that All Things Outdoors. He originally, and he actually went to Bend to get, because he wanted to get it out there. There we go. Wild Millennial. If y'all didn't know, he is our drone expert. He But I wish I had his drone. It's a pretty awesome drone, and he has provided drone footage for several of my videos now. You can tell when it's his drone and mine because his footage is a lot better. He's got a lot more experience. Y'all need to go check out his channel. He's got a lot of nice stuff. He's done a few hangs with his new equipment and kayak trip here. And I think him and Jason from Backpacking with Jason went up and done a trip to Eagle's Nest. If y'all don't know where Eagle's Nest is, go check out his video. Beautiful area. Has an awesome sunrise, sunset. Sunset goes a little bit over the mountains, but that sunrise is a beautiful. You can get out there and drink your coffee and just watch it coming up. Very similar to Indian Staircase, the way that it faces. Love it. Beautiful. Nothing. It's always beautiful in the gorge. Then we got Mr. Aaron here. He was our other resident Kentucky boy who came up. He came up there. He's not a YouTuber per se. He came up there and hung out with us and told us how we were all, loud and obnoxious. No, anyways. He actually came down. He actually went there and we had a few guys come there the second night. I can't remember what their names are. There were a few of them from the military. They were in hammocks and they were definitely not set up correctly. One of them was about 6 foot in the air and stretched tighter than a witch's, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Aaron had to go school these kids on how to set their stuff up, and then him and Buckley, these 50-year-old men, just down there telling these 20-something or 30-something-year-olds that, like, yeah, you all doing this shit all wrong. Ben invented the plastic oven mitt. That's kind of funny, Loafer. Yes, Mr. Aaron is awesome. You'll have to get to some of the hangs down here, Rich, this summer. Maybe try to get down to the Who Hang and meet those people. You'll get to meet a lot more of the southern people. You ain't got to meet Barry or any of the. Actually, if you get to HangCon, you'll get to meet a lot of them there because they come to HangCon as well. I do not know if it'll be next weekend, Ursa. Next weekend I have a Halloween party, so it probably won't be then. It'll be the weekend after if I get out. And this weekend I have a trip. I'm actually hitting the Fiery Gizzard this weekend with my buddy Mike. Ben, I don't know why I thought Mike. Sorry, Ben. But yeah, going out with Ben. I had a trip earlier this year or late last year with Ben. I went to Garden of the Gods, and actually that's where I'm going to take my wife to here in a couple weeks. Is Garden of the Gods. Made a little 8-mile loop for us to do on the weekend. Hopefully we get there and it has their fall colors are just setting in kind of like us, and hopefully we can get some good fall foliage. I haven't got to get her out with a lot of fall foliage, and I know she wants to see it, and no better time than now. There you go. Mr. Aaron, he said we were awesome people to hang out with. So there you get it. There you got it, guys. So yeah, if y'all want to come out next year, we'll be doing the hang next year. Every year it's in, like I said, the second week in October. Mr. Jeremiah Stringer and Mr. Backpacking with Jason, John Kelly, they always put it together. And we all show up, backpack in a couple miles, hang out, and then the next day we do a short little hike, and then we come back. There might be a little bit of adult beverages and some other stuff floating around the campfire after dark. But on that note, that's why it's an adults only one. But guys, wanted to get into this on this episode too. I wanted to talk about going off trail. Chicken. Jeremiah's vegetable equals John. Oh, you're killing me, Logan. The last I heard, John's doing pretty good. I'll have to shoot him a message. I'm sure he's getting around a little better now. I know he wasn't on the live stream per se yesterday, but he was in the background listening. I think he has something going on with at church at the time. I don't know, but I'll have to see how he's doing. See how he's getting around any better now. I know falling and hurting himself like that is not something that I would want to do. Jeremiah, I guess they're saying that I can enunciate a little better than you. I blame it that I was in the military for several years. It still comes out, trust me. I still have that country boy in me. You already know that. But that's what I want to get into today, guys. Talking about that. Yeah, we've got there you go, the Woolly Swamp. I won't be going to that, Daniel. It's my birthday weekend and also my daughter's birthday weekend. So we'll be having her birthday party here. But that's coming a lot from the guy from Alabama. I'm just going to say that right now. I mean, I think you're the only state behind us in education. Maybe. I don't know. Let's look it up. Look it up there, guys. But anyway, no, I'm joking. Anyways, that's what I was wanting to get into this afternoon, was going off trail, and if you go off trail, how to make sure that you have the right know-how to get back to the trail or find your way to safety. I actually went off trail this weekend. I did not have a map or any type of navigation. Never do that. I'm familiar with the area, so I knew what I was doing, and I knew how to get back to where I was going. I have a pretty good sense of direction. I kind of know where I'm going. I've been in the gorge quite a bit. But anyway, so I want to go to a little bit of ways how we can several ways how you can go off trail and find your way, and still find your way if you get lost. There we're going to go. If you get lost, what's the best way to find your way back? I always say follow the water. There's a reason. Water always going to lead downhill, which is eventually going to find a road or a larger body of water that you can follow as well. Follow the water and you'll always find a road, or you'll find civilization. That's the easiest thing that you can always do. What if there's no water? You're in a desert. When you're lost in the desert, the best thing you can do, travel at night. It's hot during the day. At night, you have the North Star. That is another thing you can use to travel. The North Star. How do you find the North Star, guys? Anybody out there know how you can find it? Let me know in the comments. Man, y'all stop being mean to my Kentucky brethren. We can't help it that he has a thick accent. And YouTube's algorithm for closed captions does not understand the Kentucky accent at all. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Mr. Alabama, Chicken Little Tricks, Logan. Find the Big Dipper, guys. Find the Big Dipper. You'll find the North Star. Find the North Star. You know which way you're going. You got north, south, east, west. That's all you got to know. What if you don't have your phone, buddy? That's what I'm getting at here. You're killing me. Now I know why we make so many wrong turns with you. Now I can't say that. I've messed a lot of turns too, so it turns it into an adventure, guys. That was an adventurous morning. Like I said, I went off trail. I found the water, like you should. There we go. Chicken Little. He says, find the moss. That I don't know if that's true. I don't know. They always say moss grows on the north side of the tree. I don't know if that's true. It could be. I'll have to look it up, or you can look it up. I have no idea if that's true or not. I just know that the North Star is always going to be in the Big Dipper. Follow it. You're going to follow north. Well, if you need to go east, go directly 90 degrees. Walk that way. So whichever way you turn 90 degrees away from it. There we go. Mr. Aaron said not always. I think it depends on where you're at. I don't know. I think that might be an old wives' tale. Is that the right verbiage there, guys? Wives' tale. Is that how you say it? But yeah, there's a few things that you can use to get you in the right direction. Water is always going to be your easiest one of waters around. Water is always going to lead to somewhere, to civilization. You're going to find a road eventually too. Another thing when you're lost, you always want to find go find the highest point. So if you're at the highest point, you can see all the way around. Find somewhere where you can see all the way around, so you can have a view. Find that view, and then you want to start walking that direction. Don't turn. Just keep walking the same direction, and never veer off too far of the direction that you're walking. Yes, you do have that, your bushcraft skills. However, not very many people. Well, I can't say it. I was in the military, so I mean, survival kicks in. I can survive, but that's just simple things. That's just simple things that can help you if you're lost. Yep. Study your waypoints and handrails before you go. You always look at your map before you go. You should always have a paper version of your map too, as well as your whatever app you use. You already know I use AllTrails, but I'm one of them ones I don't carry a paper map. Probably should, but my phone is usually always charged, and it was charged. It was just up there at the hammock, and I figured, I knew where I was going. I just made a couple wrong turns, just a couple. If y'all are familiar with the gorge, when you get to the bottom of the staircase, you need to go left to go back to the car. I went right. Well, if you go right, you then have to go over a steep hill and follow the creek. I did not do that, so I ended up going the wrong direction across the valley from the arch. Ended up at Indian Arch, and then ended up almost to Cloud Splitter. And that's when I had to be an old country boy and start heading over the hill. Pretty cool though. I did jump a couple deer, which is pretty cool. I thought I hadn't seen. I'm gonna be honest. I had never seen any deer in the gorge. And it's probably because they're always so close to they never come to the trails. I mean, I've heard them, but I don't think I've ever seen one. Build a fire and a debris shelter. Yep, that's the first thing. If it's going to be getting dark, don't travel at dark. This is what you should do right here. Right there. Getting dark, do this. You have food, use food to survive. Here's the thing. You could survive. I mean, eventually you're going to have to find your way out. That's what I'm going to get at here. But there we go. So I'll be along very shortly, Mike. I'll tell you to put that fire out and stop. And you're not being very good with no trace. So you need to take your shelter down, put everything back where it came from. I'm sorry, and then you can follow me if you're a good boy. That was kind of weird. Never mind. If you listen. There we go. Aaron put it out there. Orientation. So yeah, use the North Star. It lets you know where north is, and you're always going to know your directions then because you know where north's at. That's what I was getting at there with the North Star as well. Then you all ever had to go off trail and use a little bit of know-how to get back to find out where you's at? I ain't gonna lie and say this is the first time I've done it before too. But like I said, I got a pretty good sense of direction. I kind of know where I'm going. Like I said, you find your direction and you don't veer off that way. If you know you went a certain way, turn back around and go back the way you came. Whew. If y'all didn't catch any of the comments at the beginning, it's been a long day, long week. I finally just now got my bag packed. Probably should have done that a lot sooner, but it's what it is. Man, y'all are giving us. I'm not taking very. I'm not. I'm taking offense to this mic. It's okay. How you been, Mike? They treating you good at work? What, you got any complaints on them tonight? I want to hear. I want to hear what they've done recently. What these smart individuals have done. That is correct. You don't admit to it. I've never been lost. Going through your meals, Rich? Yeah, I brought a few of them. I'm actually going to be trying that new Chad Mendez, the venison casserole. So we'll see how it is. And then I've got a few other items in there. It's only an overnight. I want to say, but I'm kind of worried and excited at the same time because I've been told that the Fiery Gizzard is very fun, very rewarding, very beautiful, but at the same time, it sucks and it's hard, and you're gonna be climbing up some rocks to where you're basically on the ground in front of you, just climbing up them. So I don't know. Any of y'all out there have done the Fiery Gizzard? Let me know at what it's like. So we'll see. No steak on this one. No steak at all on this one. This is all gonna be somewhat lightweight setup. I think I'm running right at 20, 22. I want to say it's in between 20, 22 pounds, something like that, with food and water. So not bad. No, not carrying a 30+ pound pack this time for, I want to say it's 8.5 miles, and it's going to be a lot of rock scrambling. So that's a negative. Not going to happen. I'm doing the whole, so Logan, I'm doing the whole through hike of it. I want to say he said it's like 16 miles or 17 miles, something like that. I don't know. We're doing it like we're getting there tomorrow late, and then we're going to get up the first day. We're going to do about 5 miles, or we're going to do 8 miles. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look. It's in my messages. But it's one that I've had on the list, and it's actually Mr. Stringer. He wants to know about it too, so I'm going to let him know. I'll probably send him some pictures. But I'm kind of excited to see what it's like. I haven't been. That's an area I haven't done yet. Is down there. A beautiful area though. It's been on my list. There's several down there on my list. Smokies is on my list. So I got to get out there with Mr. Jamie McCracken, and then I need to get out east to the Cumberland Gap with Joey Outdoors. I need to get down south with Mr. Logan and do some Sipsy. If he'll come out and do the Sipsy. Maybe if we can get maybe I can talk to Crow and see if Crow will come too. He's pretty cool feller. I'd like to thank all y'all for coming out tonight and listening to me just jabber my jaws for an hour long. Yeah, Daniel's in here. Daniel's an awesome dude. He's got a really unique life. That's all I want to say about Mr. Hammock Mountain. He's got a. Good to get you on here sometime, buddy. Let me get with you. I'd like to get you on the podcast sometime. You got a very unique life, and you've done a lot of cool things, especially with your the Civil Air Patrol stuff and search and rescue and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. Tim said that to me. For me, I'm sorry, but that's the weekend I'm taking the wife, and we're going to go actually to Garden of the Gods. So I will not be there, Rich. And I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry, Tim. I'd love to go. I'll try to get to it next year. Hopefully, you try to do a spring one or a somewhat spring one. I wish I could make this one. It's just kind of last minute, and I already planned this one for the wife, and I'm excited. We're both excited. It's an area that I've wanted to go back and backpack. It was a short trip that I did previously, only like a couple miles, and I want to go back and actually get some of the Garden of the Gods. I want to see a little bit more of it. Beautiful area. Can't wait. Just put an order in with Hilltop Packs. Did you use the code Woodall Trails? Because it will save you some money. If not, get with Ben and tell him that you needed to use that code. Just kidding, but yeah, I'm an affiliate with Hilltop, so if you want to use code Woodall Trails, that can save you some money on gear there, Logan. And then I have several affiliates. If you didn't see them at the, I see you used Buckley. It's okay. He gave you that family discount. That's what's awesome with him. I love Buckley. He's right up there. He's one of them unique individuals that kind of like to have around. He's full of stories. He's just, I'm just gonna say I love him. Squawk just released a wool hoodie. Huh. Like a merino wool hoodie, Mike? I'll have to go and check it out. I just ordered the wife. I got her the micro grid fleece camp dress, and it's going to take over her puffy. So we'll see how it goes. Sorry, Chicken Little. I'm not on that level yet. I don't have an Element affiliate link, unfortunately. And actually, I don't use Element, so I don't know if they'd want me to affiliate with them. I'm not a salty water drink type of person. I just bring my own, Sunkist drink packets, my sugar-free drink packets, and that's all I do. I get my salt and my sodium. I get that stuff from my sausages that I eat and my trail mix. Ooh, I might have to look at that, Mike. Merino wool. Is it like a sun hoodie or is it like a thick hoodie? And I do have several affiliate links, Logan, with one of them being Squawk, like Mike is talking about there. If you're looking for alpha, like an alpha hoodie, like what I used at camp this weekend, they have a very budget friendly one. It's Alpha 90, and I love it. Hopefully it's not out of stock, but if it is, hopefully they get it back in stock. What's going on, Jason? How's the game, buddy? They doing good? I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Huh. I might have to sign up. I haven't done it yet. I don't know why I haven't. I've got several items from them. I love their Delano tarp. I love them. They're simple, easy to use, and I just like it. Mid with pockets. You got me interested. What's the weight on it? Is it similar to the grid fleece or is it lighter? I know it's not going to be alpha light, but yeah, I'm kind of jealous right now. Y'all sitting there having I don't know if you're a hot dog or broad or whatever person and drink you a nice little brewski. I know that's what Josh is doing, having a hell of a time. 12.5 ounces. That's actually, I think, lighter than the grid fleece. I might have to look at that, Mike. Because I've been looking at a grid fleece, but for car camping and stuff, because I use my alpha when I backpack. I want to tell you that the ultra alpha, the alpha one that I have, it is probably the most comfortable. I mean, it feels like you're not even wearing it. I mean, but it keeps you so warm. I'm just gonna say, if you wear just a t-shirt underneath of it, you're good for all the way down to freezing. And then I'm saying if you throw it, and if you throw your jacket over it, Lord, you'll probably be below freezing. I see you'll get in the 20s with it. And if it gets wet, it still stays warm. That's what I like. I got soaked in it. There you go. Aaron ordered one, and he said he got it. He got it. I think he got it right. It got delivered right as soon as you got there this weekend. What, Aaron? So you have to let me know what you think of it, buddy. It's one of my favorite gear items right now. I love it. All the alpha stuff that I have, I love. The socks that I have from Farpoint. I have an alpha beanie from Justin UL, and I have the Squawk Maverick Ultralight, the green one. They had some heavy ones, but they haven't done any more of those. I think there might be They came out with a new alpha one, I think, but it sold out quick as can be. How's everybody else's week been this week? Been a long week for me. I know it was a long week for a couple of you all out there. The alpha hoodie. I'm gonna tell you, Daniel, they're awesome. Mine got a big hole in it, but I don't care one bit. It's still they're awesome. Oh, you're good, Ursa. I was actually over there talking with him earlier. Told him I'd be back once I got off of here. He's over there catching some monsters, hopefully. If y'all haven't ever visited Skeeter, Skeeter underscore 72, I think that's what it is an Ursa. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he does a lot of like catfish fishing. He catches like monster catfish. He does some stealth camping stuff and stuff like that. I know Mr. Daniel knows him. Shrimp boil in Orange Beach. I'm jealous, Mike. Jealous. Just got a 3.5 pounder. That's a good size one. There we go. Skeeter underscore 72. So if you haven't heard of him and you like a little bit of fishing, go check out. He does a lot of live streams. He does stealth camping too. I actually gave him a 40-degree hang top quilt when I went to Mahal, and he loves it. But yeah, guys, I want to thank all y'all for coming back in here tonight. We talked a little about going off trail and ways to, if you go off trail and you do get lost, ways to find yourself back to civilization. Or if you need to survive, Mr. Mike there, he's Bushcraft Master Genius level 47. So just hope he gets lost with you and you'll survive for the rest of eternity. Sorry, Mike, giving you a little hell, buddy. We need to get together, man. Actually, Chicken Little Logan's right now down there with you in Alabama, so we could all get together and go do something in the Tipsy, like a short little weekend trip this winter sometime. Maybe if you can tell your work that I'm going no matter what. What would Jonathan do? I don't know if you would want to if you'd want to ask yourself that. I ask myself that every day, and I get in a lot of trouble. I'm just gonna say, she ain't out here, but I get in a lot of trouble when I ask myself that. So I kind of have to be like, what would Brandy do, or what would Jared do? That's my boss and my wife. I'm like, they're my little angel on the shoulder here. They're like, oh, you don't be doing that. Oh, we got Aaron too, so we need to get a trip down there. That is right, Mike. I'm not an ultralighter, but you know what? I would not mind having a bushcraft person with me. I know enough to get by, but there's a lot more out there that know more than I do. I'm a person, I don't like using the ferro rod. I can use it if I want to. You know what I'm going to use? Man, we invented a lighter for a reason. I carry multiple lighters, but it is what it is. Backpacking with Dad. Oh, Jason. Or are we calling Aaron backpacking with Dad? Or is it Mike? Who's the dad here? Squawk? Ursa. Squawk makes alpha and grid fleece and merino layers. They make a Squawk like skinny bottle that's wide mouth. That I want to say Crow as the crow flies. Crow uses their stuff. Yeah, I have a mini Bic, and then I have a regular Bic, and then I have this one that I bring with me. So I like the Clipper. I do like it. So yeah, I bring plenty of lighters. Oh, Jason, there we go. Backpacking with Dad, Jason. Back. Oh my Lord, is he in here? Is he in here? Are y'all just giving him hell because he's not in here? He's a good guy. He's just a little older, just a little. Well, I guess he is kind of grandpa now. Metro's a big Squawk guy, huh? I didn't know that, Logan. I mean, I like their gear a lot. I'm an affiliate with them. I ain't gonna lie, and I think that they actually are the same. I think Farm to Summit is like they're very close related because they both have the same affiliate link, which tells me they're probably owned by the same person. But they're both Colorado companies. There's a few food items I like from Farm to Summit. There's some that I probably won't ever eat because I'm not a vegetarian type person. But I want to say they have a green chili mac and cheese that's amazing, really good. And then they have then Squawk. I'm just going to tell you they have a lot of nice. I love that ultralight the ultralight Squawk Alpha 90 they have. I haven't found anywhere where you can get a Squawk 90 hoodie under $100, and this one is 65. So I'm just gonna say $35 cheaper, and I'm gonna tell you mine's awesome. Yeah, it doesn't have the frills and all the bells and whistles as all the other ones. Doesn't have, but I mean, it's got what you need. Very much, and I want to say it's less than 6 ounces. There you go. That sums me up into a T right there, Daniel. We backpack the same, buddy. I bring my chair. I actually got it loaded up there. I got a chair. I've got my table. Guess what? I've got my nanopresso espresso maker. I've got my creamer. I bring the stuff I want to bring. I know what's going to make me happy at camp. What's going on, Buck? How you doing, buddy? Awesome video, by the way, again. I love that video, man. That's something different, and I think it was very well enjoyed across the community, man. There we go. Aaron says, use Squawk, and Mike says, use my code for Squawk discount. It is actually just Woodall Trails, and you can actually get that Squawk for $65, guys. Like I said, I mean, where are you going to find a Squawk hoodie that's less than $100? That I'm going to tell you right now, mine wouldn't have a hole in it if it didn't have an ember hit me, and that was crazy. That was actually on Ursa and Leo's trip when they came down the gorge. I was sitting there making coffee, and fire popped, and I didn't know it hit me, and it actually went all the way through both shirts, I went and I like scooted it off, and then it actually went and hit me in the leg too. So I had like a big burn hole right in the crotch on a pair of my shorts that I used to wear. Later, buddy. I'll hit you up this weekend. I'll send you some pictures of the gizzard. You teach them kids right tomorrow. So that the thing that y'all just released, Tim, is it very similar to what All Things Outdoors, what he has? Jeremy, is it very similar to what he had? I just want to know. I'm gonna have to go. I guess I'm gonna have to go watch. But if that is something that y'all came out with, guess what? Are y'all gonna call it the Hot Pocket? Just wondering. Anyways, I guess that would be franchise. That would be infringement or whatever it is. Got Mr. Tim here. If y'all hadn't watched his video out today, Tim Buckley, Backpacking with Buckley, if you didn't know his channel, that video was just amazing. Just different, something different. Who would have thought do a backcountry cribs video when we're out on a trip? Buckley did. That's who did. Mr. Tim. That's why you're one of the goats, buddy. It's a mitten with no thumb. But does it hold both hands in it at one time, or is it just one hand? I'm gonna have to go check this out. Y'all got me intrigued now. Man, y'all been really on it, haven't you, Buckley? Tim. Y'all been on it these past few months. Y'all really coming out with some good stuff, some good gear now. Y'all are, well, not that y'all hadn't. I'm saying y'all are coming out with a lot of new stuff that's just cool. Like, I've been waiting. Y'all are killing me here with all the Hilltops gear that I've got. Or Apex Giant. I'm just calling it's all Hilltops gear. But y'all are killing my wallet. Killing my wallet, Tim. Everybody give Tim some love here. Tim's video. I'm just like Ursa, if you haven't watched Tim's new video, go watch it. It's awesome. One hand. I don't know. Oh, but anyways, guys, I want to thank everyone once again for y'all coming out. It's been another great episode tonight. I love when everyone gets in here and we can have a nice little conversation. We can talk about different stuff. That's what I want to do with this. It's very open. We're going to talk about, of course, we're going to talk about trips, adventures. That's what it's here for. Then we're going to talk about some gear. We're going to talk about life in general. That's what this is. Very open concept. Like I said, I'll put the link out there, and I'll put the link out there several times through the video through the live stream from now on. If anyone wants to join, that's what we're here for. I want to hear your all stories as well. I want to hear some stuff that you all have done on trail. The gear that you all like to use. I could talk enough about the gear that I love to use. Y'all hear me talk all day about it. I want to hear what you all like. Aaron, I know he can talk all day about the gear. The dude has gear from companies I've never heard of. She should have came, Aaron. She'd have loved it. I guess I'm a weirdo too, Mr. Buckley, because the video was good, brother. You done a good job. Good night, Buckley. Good night, Tim. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs. Bye. There we go. I need that too, Ursa. So that way the wife doesn't know what's coming in. But guys, we may end this one a little early tonight. I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired myself, and I've got a few more things I've still got to get done before I can go to bed. And there's Rich again, just hiding in the comments, just lurking, not saying anything. But guys, once again, I want to thank y'all for getting on here. This has been an awesome time tonight. I like to get on here and talk to everybody. Oh, I got you, buddy. Should have told her to come out and eat pizza with us. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna get going here. Once again, if y'all didn't catch the beginning and catch the codes for to save on my affiliate links, I have several affiliate links. If you didn't catch those codes, you can go to my YouTube. You can click down there and click more, and you'll see the links for my affiliates. Click the link, go there, find whatever you need, order. Or you can use code Woodall Trails on Squawk, as well as Farm to Summit, and as well as Hilltop Packs. I am an affiliate also with Hanging High Hammocks, and my code for them is Woodall HHH10. So those are some of the codes that I have, and if you ever need to know what the codes are, you can message to me. You message me on Facebook. I'm always there. I'll always answer, and I'll let you know. If you have any gear questions, I can let you know about gear. But guys, on that note, I'm going to get off here. It's a late day. I got to get some more things done for this weekend. And you know what? Y'all adventurers, you keep on adventuring. Y'all take it easy. Good night.